Welcome back, everyone. We are back at the Big Top on a Saturday. It's about 9 o'clock. We got here just a tad bit early, and we had a whole bunch of games I needed to put up. A lot of stuff from last weekend that were just scratched beyond belief. We actually took them home, cleaned them up, and I tested them, and they all worked. Basically, when I test games, I kind of stick them in the system, make sure they get to the title screen, hit start the game, and I at least get into the first level or tutorial and make sure I can walk around for a few minutes. That's about as far as I can take the game. I won't put anything out that's horribly scratched. So, like I said, all these games work. Another tip, my JFJ Easy Pro, they say do not sand 360 games or PS3 games. Well, I had two 360 games that would not work. I've buffed them multiple times, and they just kept saying unreadable. Well, I sanded them. I used the fine sandpaper for about 10 seconds and then buffed them twice. They work. So that's a little tip for anybody who has some games. I mean, what's the worst you're going to do? The game's not going to work any less or any more. So, well, guys, once things start picking up, I'll let you know. Well, it's coming up on noon. We're sitting at right now $162, which isn't too bad considering just absolutely how hot it is. I think this might be one of the hotter days since we've been out here. Not a lot of airflow. The humidity is just insane. What I've been working on mostly out here, as we've had sales, I think we've done like 5 sales that hit $162, which is pretty darn good. We sold an N64 system with 2 controllers and AV cables for $50. They also picked up the original Star Fox for the Super Nintendo and Star Fox 64, and we sold our other copy of Star Fox 64. Guys, once things start picking up, I'll let you know. Alright guys, it's 2 o'clock. It is still so freaking hot, and I cannot believe it. We've had quite a few sales today. I've sold another N64, some more games for the various systems. It's been a really, really good day. We're currently sitting at $335, which is, again, kind of crazy because just how hot it is. Guys, once things start picking up again, I'll let you know. Alright guys, it's like 3:45. We're going to get the heck out of here because it is still just boiling out here. We ended up doing $444 for today, which is kind of crazy just because of how hot it is. We sold like a 360 controller. I sold the Need for Speed Special Edition for the 360 game as well. It was, again, a pretty good day. So guys, come back and we'll set up again on Sunday. Hey guys, it's Sunday morning. We're back out here. It's about 10 o'clock. I had one of my suppliers that I buy a lot of stuff from come in this morning. Spent about $150. Got some PS2s, a PS1, and Xbox. Quite a few games, some really good PSP games, loose as well. I think the only thing we've sold so far are a couple of Game Boy Advance plastic cases for like 50 cents a piece, but it's still really early, and on Sunday it's pretty slow. Well guys, once things start picking up, I'll let you know. Alright guys, it's like 1 o'clock. It is friggin' hot out here again. We're sitting at 197. We're not doing too bad. Unfortunately, I guess I shouldn't say unfortunately, we bought some more stuff from a gentleman. He came in last week and asked if we buy stuff. We told him yes, we do. He had some Super Nintendo, some NES games. Nothing really, awesome, super expensive, but some decent commons. I think I paid like $170 for all the stuff. It was just tons of stuff. I did get a working NES as well out of it with a zapper, a couple controllers. The best thing is it works because I've gotten so many of those that do not work, and I've even replaced the 72 pins and they still don't work. Well guys, now I am going to enjoy some Chinese. So when I come back, hopefully we'll sell some more stuff. Alright guys, it's coming up on 3:30. We're sitting at 246, which isn't, it's a decent day. Not like it was yesterday. Sundays normally are a better day, but here recently some Saturdays have really been kicking Sunday's butt. It's hard to say if we'll have any more people. It's really starting to clear out, and it is still super hot in here. Guys, if anything else happens, I'll let you know. Alright guys, here's the wrap-up portion of the video. On Saturday, we did $444. On Sunday, we did $246 for a grand total of $690, which isn't a bad weekend. Again, considering how hot it was this weekend, it was just blazing hot. I tell you, the humidity in Florida it may be 92 degrees, but I think my wife looked it up and the heat index was like 106. It was just amazingly hot out there. Well, I know this video ran a little short, so I'm going to tell you a little bit about a couple things that's upcoming on my channel. Something I'm working on. It's probably going to take about 3 weeks to put it all together. It's going to be my top 20 games of all time. Yes, this is not going to be your traditional list of games. I'm a guy in his mid-40s, a geek gamer, so you can expect to see some stuff maybe you've never seen before, because a lot of the early games that I played in the mid-80s influenced me heavily. So you can expect to see some of those games appear in my probably top 5 of games of all time. Also, in the meantime, what I'm going to do, I need to film tons of footage. That's why it's going to take so long. I'm actually going to release some gameplay videos. I'm probably going to call them like my top 20 collection or something. I'm not going to rank them. There's not going to be numbers. It's just going to be, it's going to say top 20 in a game. And they're going to be random when I put them up. As far as, the numbers are not going to be any kind of order or anything, to leave a little secret for when I put the main video up. Something else I'd really like to work on as well is my gaming history. It's something I've been wanting to do at least for 2 years now. I really want to get that video up, basically starting back in the early 80s up to maybe the mid 90s maybe. I'm not going to go all the way to current because, most of the stuff now, everybody's got it. So it's I'm more interested in sharing what I did, when I was a teenager into my young adults and my early 20s. That's the more important stuff that I want to basically share with you guys. Also, as of today, I just hit 910 subscribers. Again, thank you guys for all the support you give me. I really appreciate that. And I mean, I'm going to say about a year and maybe 8 months right now into this channel. Again, I greatly appreciate that. So hopefully before the end of the year, I'm going to hit my 1,000th subscriber. You can expect a contest for the 1,000th subscriber. I've got an idea what I might be doing for some kind of prize. Of course, it's going to probably include my booth at the flea market. So guys, stay tuned and thanks for watching.